All right, muchachos. So, you remember our last video on this guy? Well, this video is kind of just a for fun follow-up because I already said I don't think it's a good product. I don't think you should buy it. And I stick by that. Now, in this video, obviously you saw that it can be made to work. So, how did I do that? Well, first I tried and failed. I put it on my drill press. I did a bunch of holes in this, and all that did was let out the expanding gases into what little bit of space would have been left in there. And then it just blasted it out the front. It was a fireball thrower. It threw fireballs that pretty much looked like donuts. I don't know if you've ever seen this before, but yeah, they were big rings, so no good. So then I went back, I cut the whole sucker off. I took some expanded metal, I'll put that up on screen. And unlike the original device where it had sort of like stacks of washers and like pardon me, I'm still getting over the heebie-jeebies. It would have had like a section going up into here and then getting caught on that rim edge. I ended up taking the sheets of it, cutting it into, I don't know, what is this, maybe 3-4 inches, and then about 6 inches long. And I took a rod and I rolled it up into a sleeve. I slid that sleeve down into the device, screwed up my threads doing it a little bit, not too bad. So I had to wrench that sucker back down because it was just a cap. I knew this is gone at that point. But it gave you a clear pass through because this thing's got a gigantic hole. You can see on mine here, I've actually got a little piece of that expanded metal sticking out the end. It just was there and it wasn't in the way, so I didn't even bother clipping it off. I'll probably Dremel that off. But I had to tap it down into there with a hammer. And then I also went and drilled all the holes that the real device would have had going around there. So to do that, I put it in a device, put it on my drill press, had a little drill bit, and it went down into the chamber on an angle, going all the way around. How to do? I feel like visually on my end, I saw at least it flash once. That was when, like the first shot, it flashed. I will say, as it seemed to get more carboned up, especially, it seemed to work. It's loud. It doesn't do anything in that department. Obviously, it's not a suppressor. I don't think, there are some mini suppressors now that size. They don't do much. This is a 10.5.556. It did drastically reduce any visual flash signature. I'd have to try it in a more low light environment. But it did throw the noise out. But again, would I recommend this product to anyone? No. For the money that you're paying, it should have been finished like that to some degree. And would I recommend buying it to make those modifications yourself? No. Just to be clear, I am an 07, 02. I am a firearms store owner as well as a SOT manufacturer. I can do these things in the purview of the ATF, and this is, in my eyes, not a suppressor or an NFA device, but the ATF really does enjoy arbitrarily deciding what they think is and is not. And in the case of this one, I think the reason that this device ended up this way on our doorstep is because Palmetto felt the same way, and they did not want to take any financial risk on it. They were more willing to screw you than have to fight the legal battle. So I just I would just recommend that you pass on the product in general. That's my 2 cents. So that's my 2 cents. I just say give it a pass unless you really have a dedicated build that you just want that look on. Because like I said, there's definitely better stuff out there. But okay, guys, that was my my little follow up on that. I hope you enjoyed it. You have a good one. I'll catch you soon.